Hey guys, it's Tinker Taylor here today, bringing you back another Pokemon Build series video. Today we have Persian, and I really like how this one turned out. At first, I was having a lot of trouble with it, and just very unsure of myself, but yeah, towards the end, definitely feeling it a lot more. It does go through a lot of adjustments and changes here and there, but yeah, like I said, at the end, pretty happy with how it turned out. I won't lie to you though, I did do this at like midnight. I finished it at midnight, just after midnight. So yeah, it did take some time, and originally it was going to be 2 stories, and then I realized that's so dumb. Why would I do a 2-story build and it's like, you know, getting close to midnight? Okay, let's just make it 1 story. So it is a 1-story abode, I guess, and I had a lot of fun with it. It was really enjoyable to do. So yeah, definitely not something I've ever really done before, something I'm not really confident in, but something I definitely had a lot of fun with. I did a lot of Googling, a lot of looking at this, that, and the other, and yeah, it ends up okay. Now, is it the best build out there? Absolutely not. It is, it's pretty bad. It's pretty bad, but for somebody who's never really done this sort of style before, it's okay. I think it's okay for a first try. So yeah, when I was building this home, I did look up Persian house, Persian bedroom, like just lots of Persian inspired builds. And for those of you who don't know, Persia is Iran is now where Persia was. Like that's what Iran used to be called, Persia, sort of. Things changed names, basically, but yeah, it's pretty interesting to have a look at like the different styles of houses over there. A lot of them are pretty similar, but I also looked up the different like landscapes across specifically Iran, and yeah, it's beautiful. Like a lot of media puts the Middle East as just desert, and it's not just desert. There is beautiful green areas as well, and yeah, it's not all just desert. And I mean, it kind of feels maybe not as bad, but Australia kind of gets that a little bit. I'm just a tiny bit, because yeah, a lot of movies and stuff that show Australia, it shows the Australian outback, and yeah, the outback is all sandy and dusty and whatnot, but you know, we have plenty of places. Like, we have so many different places here, so many different biomes as well. Like, you know, we have tropical wetlands and rainforests, and you know, we just have a bit of everything, really. It's nothing too different and special to most other countries. Like, a lot of countries have a lot of different things, but only one thing really ever gets shown, and that's kind of makes me question things a lot and look into things a bit more. So yeah, I definitely made sure to look up all the different areas in Iran to see the different styles and whatnot. But I mean, the Pokemon we're doing is called Persian, so I thought a Persian inspired home would be really good. Like, it made sense. Like, they go really hand in hand. So if you guys have not seen this Pokemon before, it is described as a classy cat Pokemon, and it is a very I can't remember I'm so bad. Like, as a cat lover, could not tell you the breeds of cats. They're all just cat. That's the breed. It's just cat breed. So yeah, it's got tan fur. It's very like a light cream color tan, but it's got little black tipped ears, and it kind of looks like the shape of like a panther or something, like a very regal big cat rather than a small cat. And in the Pokemon series, the Team Rocket reports to this dude who has a Persian, and it's always seen as very classy. So I do understand why it's called a classy cat Pokemon. And yeah, I don't know, I felt like doing a very nice, fancy sort of house. So this place has got a master suite, so the back end of the house is all the master suite. Big bedroom, big wardrobe area, big bathroom area, and then there's a guest room that's still pretty spacious, and a another bathroom, so it's 2 bedroom, 2 bathroom, and it has a fairly, I don't want to say simple, like I said, I finished building just after midnight. I was very tired. I tried to add details and things like that. There was some things I really wanted to add, but because I was exhausted and tired, my brain couldn't quite think of the things that I thought of at the start when I was like, yeah, I'm going to start this build, I'm going to do it, and it's going to be fantastic and great. Now keep in mind, I started this build at 5 o'clock yesterday, and then I cooked dinner, I had dinner, I went for a walk, I came back from a walk, I doom scrolled. I talked yesterday about like, oh, I didn't doom scroll much today, it's fine, it's great, I'm doing so well, and then I doom scrolled for like 3 hours after that. So yeah, look. Yesterday didn't go quite to plan, but that's okay. But I did manage to get it done and dusted, and this video is being put up well in time. Like, it's going to be up way before it needs to be, which is fantastic. Because today is Macy's birthday, and we are having a stream celebration over on Twitch for her. And we're going to be playing playing a game while we celebrate her. I figured out almost how to set up a cat cam. I just need a couple more steps to figure out the last little bits of it, but yeah, it's exciting that got a cat cam going, hopefully. There's, yeah, just like I said, a handful of things I have to figure out, last minute things to do, but they will be done once I finish this video and upload it. But yeah, we will have a cat cam. I asked one of my roommates if I could borrow one of their armchairs, and they were like, yeah, that's fine. But I moved it by myself, and let me tell you, it was exhausting. Like, it's not even a big armchair, it's just like I mean, it's bigger than an office chair, but it's smaller than a couch. Like, I mean, duh, like, it's an armchair. But yeah, I didn't think it would be that hard to move, and it wasn't all that hard, but Macy thought it would be a really, really fun idea to jump on top of the chair while I was moving it and demand pats from me. So I was patting her and pushing it. So I had one hand pushing it, and I was kind of using my legs to push it as well, while I was also patting her, and she was just like, well, you said it was my birthday and I can have anything I want, and I want to have pats while you push this chair. So I did that, and it was let me tell you, my legs were exhausted towards the end, and she jumped down, which was great, because I couldn't get it through the door. I had to pull off all the cushions and turn it sideways. And then when I was testing to see if where she would be laying on the chair would be in frame for the camera, for the it's just an old phone that I have, she was very good, and she stayed on the chair, and she was purring and talking to me, and yeah, just absolutely sweetheart, absolute sweetheart. But she's off, I don't know where at the moment, so I'm gonna go find her and make sure to bring her back in time for the stream. Hopefully she can fall asleep, because I did put her little cat bed up there, but I might put a few other things that she really likes to make biscuits on and things like that. So yeah, let's make it nice and comfy for her, and then hopefully, yeah, she stays there all stream. But knowing her, she might not. I mean, sometimes she loves just laying there and sleeping the whole time, and other times, like on my desk, she will. So she'll sleep all throughout the stream. She'll be there before the stream and then even after the stream. But there are other times where she just does not want to be involved and does not want to be in the room. And there are other times where she'll show up halfway or she'll leave halfway. So it's really like really up to her and how she feels. But I feel like I could lure her with some treats. Today is her birthday, so she will be getting treats anyway. But yeah, it's not. I'm not sure if she'll actually be here or not. So yeah, well, we're still figuring it out. And yeah, hopefully she will come and relax and hang out and spend some time with us. I'm very excited for that. So we will see how that goes. But anyway, yeah, like I said, the build here that I have done is 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom, but I also forgot to say that there is an office space here too. So if you have a sim who needs to work from home or whatever, they have an office space here, or if there's, kids who need to study. I mean, the way I set up the office, it's not really a kid study type area, but yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed it. I originally also wasn't going to have a TV space, but because I know Sims need fun, and one easy way for fun is a TV, I was like, whatever, I'll just put it in. I'll just put a TV in. So there is a TV here. I feel like it does pull away from the beauty of the build a little bit. Just a little bit. I really would love if, I don't know, I don't know what I would love, but a way to have a TV that didn't pull away from the beauty of the build, because I do think it's really well put together. I also went to sleep last night thinking that I didn't do the second bathroom, so I was waking up this morning panicking, thinking I'd have to delete the office space to create a second bathroom, but I did do a bathroom and I just completely forgot that I did. So yeah, long story short, there is 2 bathrooms. I double checked, I verified. But yeah, like I said, it's very open. I was going to put curtains over some of the archways, but I couldn't find any curtains that I really liked, so I ended up just not doing that. I ended up just picking nothing. So yeah, if you do want to put curtains over archways, you can definitely feel free to do that. I'm the sort of person, like, if you want to come in and make changes to my build, absolutely. If you want to add things and make it look better, I will not be offended, because there are things that I do that, yeah, sometimes I do need help with it. So yeah, definitely feel free to make any changes that you see necessary. Because yeah, again, I'm not very confident in this style of build. So if you live anywhere in the Middle East, if you've ever visited or have a similar styled home, definitely let me know down below what you think of what I've done, what I could do to improve this style of building in the future, because this is definitely something I do want to try again in the future. It's not something that I want to just do once and be like, that's good enough. I want to do these builds and have people look at them and go, wow, like that's really accurate, that's really good, how did you do that? Because at the moment I'm looking at it and going, yeah, it's alright. I definitely took inspiration from a lot of searching and whatnot, but yeah, definitely let me know down below. I feel like the biggest thing I'm worried about is the things that I'm missing, you know? So things that would make like a lot of sense here that I missed. But I felt like having a lot of greenery here, I don't know, it looks really pretty, and it makes sense to me to have greenery. Now, would greenery survive in such harsh climates? Maybe greenery that is designed for harsh climates, yes, such like hot climates. I imagine that perhaps this house is built somewhere where there is maybe like a river nearby or something like that, so there is a water source nearby so plants can survive, because if there's a breeze nearby, there's water on the breeze and whatnot. So yeah, definitely let me know if you know any inaccuracies or just things that I've done that don't make any sense or do make sense. Because I feel like a lot of times people reinforce, like, oh, you did this and you did that and you should have done this and that. But what are things that I did do that made sense? That's also something I'd like to know. Like the way that the archways and the windows alternate, is that accurate? Is that not? The landscaping, is that accurate or not? Adding, I don't know, like, just one thing I did do that I'm not sure how accurate it is to this build, but something I know is accurate to builds that are done in hot spaces, is the entryway has that sort of second story bit that's completely open. And I did that because I have heard that adding spaces like that creates a space for all the hot air to go and leave the house. and it helps cool the house. So I decided to add that in because I thought, yeah, maybe it'll help like cool down the house instead of having it all the heat being trapped in like in the inside of the house. It's got a place to go out and escape. Yeah, it's just stuff like that I tried to do to make sure that it kind of made sense. And same with the landscaping. Like I used a lot of base game items and had a look around the world at the things that were there. Maybe it doesn't necessarily fit the vibe of the world in general, like of the build, sorry, but yeah, I definitely tried to lean into what is available in the world, so it kind of makes sense with the world that we are in. I did have a lot of trouble picking the worlds. I did want it to be a sandy lot. I thought that would make a lot of sense. But yeah, and I'm not too sure about the exact lot I picked. So yeah, again, if you have any feedback on that, I'm the sort of person who's like, just give me all the feedback. If you have any thoughts, any feedback, any feelings about this, if you hate it, if you love it, if you think there's something I did that I undid that I should have kept, or if there's something that I didn't do that I should have done, yeah, absolutely let me know anything that you want to know. Sorry, anything that you think I should know, because I am very much open to criticism and fixing up my builds when I mess them up. So yeah, definitely leave that down below. But yeah, again, this is something that I definitely do want to try again. It's something that I definitely want to do more styles of builds like this, because it's so outside my comfort zone, but it's so pretty. Like, do I think I would live in a house in this style? I don't think I would. A, because I don't think it's a very popular style of build here, but B, I just don't think it's my style. But would I visit a place and love to stay in a place like this rather than a place that, you know, like a Western hotel or whatever? I think it would be amazing. I think it would be such a beautiful experience, and I would love to experience, yeah, like, if I'm visiting a country, I'd love to experience it as it is, not as I live in my country, you know? If I'm traveling, I want to see how living is within said country. But anyway, we are getting pretty close to the end of the video here. I do just add some art pieces around because I didn't want it to feel very blank on the walls. So yeah, I just wanted to feel a bit more, a little bit more lived in than what I had. It definitely still got a lot more work to do to make it feel proper, but yeah. If you've enjoyed this build so far, or my ramblings, or you want to see more stuff like this, or hear more ramblings like this, definitely make sure to subscribe, because I do come out with a new video every single day. But yeah, until then, I will see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.